Hey guys, what's up? Baseball Lover 1984 coming at you. This is part 2 of Baseball 101 with your professor, Baseball Lover 1984. So, last time we went over Major League Baseball. Today we're going to go over Minor League Baseball. Now, difference between Major League and Minor League Baseball is kind of as it sounds. The Major Leagues is the top league. Minor League is underneath it. In baseball, we call it the farm clubs. And basically what that means is they are the teams that will feed the Major League teams. They will send up players if someone gets hurt, someone is maybe away on paternity leave, or anything to that extent. Now, in minor league baseball, there are 120 teams, but they are broken down into 4 divisions. You have AAA, which is the highest, AA, High A, and then Single A. Now, within each of those, there are different leagues. So we're going to go over those teams today and who they belong to. As you can see, I have it pulled up. So first, we're going to start with AAA. AAA, we have the International League. Now you're going to get the team name and then who they're affiliated with. So we have in Buffalo, New York, the Buffalo Bison, who is the AAA team for the Toronto Blue Jays. The Charlotte Knights in Charlotte, North Carolina. They are the affiliate of the Chicago White Sox. Columbus Clippers in Columbus, Ohio. Cleveland Guardians. One of my favorite minor league baseball teams, because I got hooked on them through the movie Bull Durham, the Durham Bulls. They are in Durham, North Carolina. They are the affiliate of the Tampa Bay Rays. Then we have the Gwinnett Stripers in Lawrenceville, Georgia, the affiliate of the Atlanta Braves. The Indianapolis Indians in Indianapolis, Indiana, with the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Iowa Cubs in Des Moines, Iowa, Chicago Cubs, that's kind of a given. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp in Jacksonville, Florida, the Miami Marlins. Now, some of these teams you're going to see what you would call a theme here. Then we have the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. In Allentown, Pennsylvania, the Philadelphia Phillies. The Louisville Bats in Louisville, Kentucky, the Cincinnati Reds. The Memphis Redbirds, Memphis, Tennessee, the St. Louis Cardinals. The Nashville Sound in Nashville, Tennessee, Milwaukee Brewers. The Norfolk Tide in Norfolk, Virginia. Baltimore Orioles, the Omaha Storm Chasers, and Paplon, Nebraska, Kansas City Royals, the Rochester Red Wings in Rochester, New York, Washington Nationals, Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders, New York Yankees, St. Paul Saints, St. Paul, Minnesota, and the Minnesota Twins. Syracuse Mets. Syracuse, New York, New York Mets. The Toledo Mud Hens. Toledo, Ohio, Detroit Tigers. The Worcester Red Sox. Worcester, Massachusetts, the Boston Red Sox. Now, funny thing is, I didn't think the Toledo Mud Hens were a real team because they were always referenced on MASH by Klinger. Found out they're a real team. Next, we have the Pacific Coast League. Now, this is on more so the western side of America. We have the Albuquerque Isotopes for the Colorado Rockies in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The El Paso Chihuahuas, El Paso, Texas, San Diego Padres. Los Vegas Aviators, Las Vegas, Nevada, the Athletics. Oklahoma City Comets in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Los Angeles Dodgers. Reno Aces in Reno, Nevada, Arizona Diamondbacks. Round Rock Express, Round Rock, Texas, Texas Rangers. Sacramento River Cats, West Sacramento, California, San Francisco Giants. Salt Lake Bees, South Jordan, Utah, Los Angeles Angels. Sugarland Space Cowboys, Sugarland, Texas, Houston Astros, and finally the Tacoma Rainiers, Tacoma, Washington, Seattle Mariners. So that's that. Now we go to Double A. Double A, we have the Eastern League. We start off with the Akron Rubber Ducks, Akron, Ohio, Cleveland Guardians. Altoona Curve, Altoona, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh Pirates. Binghamton Rumble Ponies, Binghamton, New York, New York Mets. Bowie Bay Sox, Bowie, Maryland, Baltimore Orioles. Erie Seawolves, Erie, Pennsylvania, Detroit Tigers. Harrisburg Senators, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Washington Nationals. The Hartford Yard Goats, Hartford, Connecticut, Colorado Rockies. New Hampshire Fisher Cats, Manchester, New Hampshire, the Toronto Blue Jays. Portland Sea Dogs, Portland, Maine, Boston Red Sox. Reading Fightin' Phils, Reading, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia Phillies. Richmond Flying Squirrels, Richmond, Virginia, San Francisco Giants. And finally, the Somerset Patriots, Bridgewater, New Jersey, New York Yankees. Then we have the Southern League, where we have the Biloxi Shuckers, Biloxi, Mississippi, Milwaukee Brewers. The Birmingham Barons, Birmingham, Alabama, Chicago White Sox. Chattanooga Lookouts, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Cincinnati Reds. Columbus Chilling Stones, Columbus, Georgia, Atlanta Braves. The Knoxville Smokies, Knoxville, Tennessee, Chicago Cubs. Montgomery Biscuits, Montgomery, Alabama, Tampa Bay Rays. Pensacola Blue Wahoos, Pensacola, Florida, Miami Marlins. Rock City Trash Pandas, Madison, Alabama. Los Angeles Angels. Then we have the Texas League. The Amarillo Sod Poodles, Amarillo, Texas, Arizona Diamondbacks. Arkansas Travelers, North Little Rock, Arkansas, Seattle Mariners. Corpus Christi Hooks, Corpus Christi, Texas, Houston Astros. Frisco Rough Riders, Frisco, Texas, Texas Rangers. Midland Rockhounds, Midland, Texas, the Athletics. Northwest Arkansas Naturals, Springdale, Arkansas, Kansas City Royals. San Antonio Missions, San Antonio, Texas, San Diego Padres. Springfield Cardinals, Springfield, Missouri, St. Louis Cardinals. Tulsa Drillers, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Los Angeles Dodgers. Finally, the Wichita Wind Surge, Wichita, Kansas, Minnesota Twins. Now we go to High A. We have the Midwest League. In the Midwest League, we have the Beloit Skycarp in Beloit, Wisconsin, Miami Marlins. Cedar Rapids Colonels, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Minnesota Twins. Dayton Dragons, Dayton, Ohio, Cincinnati Reds. Fort Wayne Tin Caps, Fort Wayne, Indiana, San Diego Padres. Great Lakes Loons, Midland, Michigan, Los Angeles Dodgers. Lake County Captains, East Lake, Ohio, Cleveland Guardians. The Lansing Lugnuts, Lansing, Michigan, Oakland Athletics. Peoria Chiefs, Peoria, Illinois, St. Louis Cardinals. Quad City River Bandits, Davenport, Iowa, Kansas City Royals. South Bend Cubs, South Bend, Indiana, Chicago Cubs. West Michigan Whitecaps. In Comstock Park, Michigan, Detroit Tigers. Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, Appleton, Wisconsin, Milwaukee Brewers. Then we have the South Atlantic League, which has the Aberdeen Ironbirds, Aberdeen, Maryland, Baltimore Orioles. Asheville Taurus, Asheville, North Carolina, Houston Astros. Bowling Green Hot Rods, Bowling Green, Kentucky, Tampa Bay Rays. One of my other favorite minor league teams to go with the order, Somerset Patriots was AA, Durham Bulls AAA. Now we have, in High A, Brooklyn Cyclones, Brooklyn, New York, New York Mets. The Greensboro Grasshoppers, Greensboro, North Carolina, Pittsburgh Pirates. The Greenville Drive, Greenville, South Carolina, Boston Red Sox. Hub City Spartanburgers, Spartanburg, South Carolina, Texas Rangers. Hudson Valley Renegade, Wappinger Falls, New York, New York Yankees. The Jersey Shore Blue Claws, Lakewood, New Jersey, Philadelphia Phillies. The Rome Emperors, Rome, Georgia, Atlanta Brave, Wilmington Blue Rocks, Wilmington, Delaware, Washington Nationals, Winston-Salem Dash, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Chicago White Sox. Then we have the Northwestern League. Eugene Emeralds, Eugene, Oregon, San Francisco Giants. Everett Aqua Sox, Everett, Washington, Seattle Mariners. Hillsboro Hops, Hillsboro, Oregon, Arizona Diamondbacks. Spokane Indians, Spokane, Washington, Colorado Rockies. Tri-City Dust Devils, Pasco, Washington, Los Angeles Angels. And the Vancouver Canadians, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, Toronto Blue Jays. Now we go to Single A. We have the Carolina League, which has the Augusta Green Jackets, North Augusta, South Carolina, Atlanta Braves. Carolina Mudcats, Zublin, North Carolina, Milwaukee Brewers. Charleston River Dogs, Charleston, South Carolina, Tampa Bay Rays. Columbia Fireflies, Columbia, South Carolina, Kansas City Royals. The Davenport Shorebirds, Salisbury, Maryland, Baltimore Orioles. Fayetteville Woodpeckers, Fayetteville, North Carolina, Houston Astros. Fredericksburg Nationals, Fredericksburg, Virginia, Washington Nationals. Hickory Crawdads, Hickory, North Carolina, Texas Rangers. Kannapolis Cannonballers, Kannapolis, North Carolina, Chicago White Sox. Lynchburg Hillcats, Lynchburg, Virginia, Cleveland Guardians. Myrtle Beach Pelicans, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Chicago Cubs. And the Salem Red Sox, Salem, Virginia, Boston Red Sox. Then we have the Florida State League. We have the Bradenton Marauders. In Bradenton, Florida, Pittsburgh Pirates. The Clearwater Threshers, Clearwater, Florida, Philadelphia Phillies. The Daytona Tortugas in Daytona Beach, Florida, Cincinnati Reds. Dundee Blue Jays, Dundee, Florida, Toronto Blue Jays. Fort Myers Mighty Mussels, Fort Myers, Florida, Minnesota Twins. Jupiter Hammerheads, Jupiter, Florida, Miami Marlins. Lakeland Flying Tigers, Lakeland, Florida, Detroit Tigers. Palm Beach, Florida, Palm Beach Cardinals. Jupiter, Florida, St. Louis Cardinals. St. Lucie Mets, Port St. Lucie, Florida, New York Mets. And finally, the Tampa Tarpons in Tampa, Florida, New York Yankees. Then we have the California League, where we have the Fresno Grizzlies in Fresno, Colorado Rockies. Inland Empire 66ers, San Bernardino, Los Angeles Angels. Lake Elsinore Storm, Lake Elsinore, San Diego Padres. Modesto Nuts in Modesto, Seattle Mariners. Rancho Cucamonga Quakes in Rancho Cucamonga, Los Angeles Dodgers. San Jose Giants, San Jose, San Francisco Giants. Stockton Ports in Stockton, the Athletics. And finally, the Visalia Rawhide in Visalia, the Arizona Diamondbacks. That is all 120 minor league baseball teams. Now, the way that it happens is the teams will play each other. Now in AAA, the two leagues, the Pacific Coast League and the International League, will play each other in a one-game championship game. The winner is basically the national champion for minor league baseball. All the other teams that play in Double A going down to Single A. They just play in their division to get, well, in their league to become their league champion. So, that is all. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it was mainly me just listing off teams, but hopefully this gives you somewhat of an idea. To give you a little more of an idea, when a player gets drafted by baseball, by a major league team, most of the time they'll either start out in high A or, well, anywhere between Single A, high A, or Double A. And then they have to work to get to Triple A and get to the major leagues. Sometimes players from Double A will go right to Major League Baseball and skip Triple A, but that's not always the case. Most of the time they'll go up to Triple A, then from Triple A to the majors. But that is it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. And as always, if you're new to this channel, hit subscribe. Tap that little bell for any and all notifications on future and upcoming videos. Smash that like button with a Louisville Slugger. And, as always, this is your boy, Baseball Lover in 1984, saying, I will see you at the ball game. Play ball.